Aloha. Welcome aboard the Index. I'm going to go over our cultural essence entertainment while you're aboard. So, would you like to take a moment and relax and take in the essence of life? There's one interesting way to help yourself is that you can expose your mind to the condition that you would like to become. The understanding of information, the repetition of exposing your mind to sound. Now, I don't exactly know how this happens, but I think it's on the level of knowing what mantras are and repeating a mantra or an affirmation. You repeat it over and over. There's a way for us to be conditioned. And in knowing this, one way to get off our condition is to actually condition ourselves to seek to know. And if you know, you need not believe. You know how. It's kind of like math. If you know how to do math, you don't need a teacher anymore. The only time we really need a teacher is if we're getting our math incorrect. So on the app, you'll see a music icon, and it's Healing Hurts. And I'm hoping that you'll see in time the play on words. But if you click on the note, which is Healing Hurts, you're going to see 3 simple playlists. These are YouTube playlists. And I'm trying to expose you to the idea that healing sounds help us on our journey, and our minds is really conditioned to sounds as well as colors and shapes, and it gets broken down. And the reality is trying to figure all that stuff out will hurt your head. But when you want a little break to do something positive for your entire being, for your body, mind, and soul, I want to introduce you to first Bob Marley. Bob Marley, I like Bob Marley, but the reason that I'm exposing him to you is first is to expose the healing properties of sound. His songs are recorded at a certain hertz, and you can heal DNA with certain sounds. And there's other sounds that do different things. Now, I'm not an expert on this, but I figured I'd expose your mind to the idea that sound and vibration heals, and maybe you can learn more about that. I also put Bob in here because his music, if you listen to the lyrics, Bob was touched by the Vedas, which is the reason for this program, to identify a few important people in our lives that actually has been touched by some Eastern concepts that are on this planet. And all these men, including Bob, knows that there is just one love. So I hope you enjoy Bob. The other icons, one is a playlist that I named Meditation. So if you're starting this and you don't know what meditations to do, you can come in here and look at different meditations. It's a wide range. And I put some people in here just so that you would know who they were and how to spell their names. But I hope you can create your own playlist over time. Try different meditations on YouTube. It's a really good way to learn how to do meditation. The other playlist is reprogramming. Now, reprogramming is an introduction to you. This basically is an idea that says that we're all conditioned, and there's one moment every day that you can recondition your subconscious. And this is theoretical. I tried it because I don't believe anything. I want to experience it myself. So when you go to sleep, right before you go to sleep, they say your subconscious is open. And they also say there's another time that possibly right before you wake up. But really, the idea is if you can sleep with the TV on, The idea is, what if you were to reprogram yourself and listen to some meditations or self-love affirmations? I love myself. I am strong. I can do this in the background instead of just tranquil sounds, and instead of water. What if you were to understand that there's actually reprogramming technology that you can listen to and fall asleep? And try it for 30 days and see if there's any changes with your experience. Don't believe anything. Seek to know how on your journey. Good luck. Aloha.